Becoming a lawyer was something I wanted to do when I was a young kid. I don't come from a family that has any lawyers or, for that matter, anybody that has a professional degree. It's just something I wanted to do, and I decided just to move forward with that dream. When I graduated from law school, the market back in the mid-90s was kind of a difficult challenge for many of us who are graduating from law school. Even though I did pretty well in law school, there was an opportunity to get a typical or a standard lawyer job doing insurance defense work at this one particular firm. They hired me, and I've been in doing this type of work, whether it be catastrophic injury or insurance bad faith type of work since that time. My clients were large corporations. My clients were insurance companies, the major ones that we're all familiar with. I got to understand how they valued cases, what they would do to go and try to minimize a payout on a claim. There is a method to the way that they will handle and review and evaluate claims, and once they are in litigation, what types of things they're going to be using to minimize payouts or delegitimize appropriate claims. Although I enjoyed my corporate clients, I enjoyed working for the insurance companies, but there wasn't too much of a connection. So when my firm of 20 years decided to dissolve and we decided to go our separate ways, there were immediately a number of opportunities to work with some of my competitors. And so knowing that I had that opportunity and I could say, well, now what do I want to do? Now that I'm at this stage of my career, what matters? Since I've been on this side, the human touch or the factors that are going into representing people who have never been in a lawsuit, who've never had any of the resources available. That is truly different now, and I can tell you with the cases that I've been working on and the relationships that have developed with normal people like me. I used to work at UPS, loading trucks, working in that type of environment, and I want them to have trust and faith in the UPS driver who's now handling their case. And because of that connection you want to establish with them, you're gonna find out about those individuals. You're going to dig and learn their story, because it's going to be those key nuggets that you find out not by talking to them on the phone, but going to their house, having them meet with you, and giving them undivided attention so that you can learn what you're going to do for them and how to best achieve their goal. And so I'm getting a little bit of that feedback over the past year and a half, so it's nice to hear what they're saying. They like the fact that I know the other side. We have always been a step ahead in every case. I tell them, this is what you can anticipate these lawyers are going to do in your case, and we're going to already be a step ahead of them. And so when that step that the defense side takes and they try to move their case forward, my client already knows what's going to happen and how we're going to attack that. Once the case resolves, what I'm hearing from them is, I could always call you. You were always going to take my case and put it at the top of the plate. There's never been an occasion when a client has said, Riley, you are too busy to work on my case or take my call. I'm never going to let that happen to any client that I represent. Rather, it's been the polar opposite. This guy's digging, this guy's fighting, this guy is really on his game because he knows exactly where this case is going to head. I've known Ben for a number of years on the opposite side of a number of cases. A lot of significant high-end exposure cases where his clients were either injured or killed, and I was representing the insurance companies or some of the hotels on this strip here where these incidents happened. The reason why I chose Ben over many opportunities to work with other great plaintiffs' lawyers in town is because he works hard, he's honest, he plays by the book, and he is tenacious, fighter, never gives up. And Ben was the epitome of the type of lawyer I wanted to associate with in this next stage of my career in Nevada. This is a different chapter in my life or phase in my life. I enjoy having the human connection. It is my desire to help that person, and I'm going to take whatever it takes to move it forward and help out that client who's trusting me.